Gemma, finals fever. Did you expect to be in this position at the start of the year? It's been a rapid rise for the girls.
Yeah, absolutely. Still feeling the buzz after the win. We found out after the game that we were going to play finals. I think going into this season, that was always our goal and our aim, and I'm really proud that the work that we've put in the off-season and in the pre-season's paying off for the girls.
Talk us through finding out. Was that when you got off the plane and you all got Wi-Fi and realised that you were through? Was that how it all filtered through?
Yeah, I think so. It was just a bit of a buzz for everyone. That game in particular for us was a big win. We had a lot of girls with some milestones. Lammy with her 75th, Hamo with her 50th, and Jo with her debut and being Indigenous around as well. So there were a lot of big things out of that game, and that was just an added bonus to be able to play or being told that we're playing finals.
Yeah, so you say that finals were your goal at the start of the year. Did you as a group identify that, or is it something that sort of crept up on you a bit?
I think, that's something that we did discuss. We made sure, though, that we spoke about it and then we put it to the side and made sure that we were doing everything behind closed doors and everything we could to help each other to get to that point. I think that's, like I said, that's everyone's goal, is to play finals. Obviously in our third season to be in this position is huge for us, and the last 2 seasons I think is an add up to where we are now. It didn't just happen this season, it happened from the start of our program. So we've always had that vision, and I think we'll continue to build and get stronger as the years and seasons go on.
Because it was hard going in the first couple of seasons. What gave you the confidence in the off season that the group was ready to take the next step?
Yeah, I think just overall, I think the coaching like Loz and the amount of work she's put into us, and the group that we've got around us with the assistant coaching and the girls putting in the work as well. I think it makes a huge difference come pre-season when you see everyone rock up to the club and you're doing those sessions together. It builds trust and that foundation first that we're all doing this together, and when you run out on the field, it just makes it a little bit more sweeter knowing that you've got each other's back and that you've done the hard work.
What sort of lift do you get when someone comes in for their debut and they kick the first and last goal?
Oh, it was huge. She was a bit sore at the end. I think I was holding her leg up to help with her cramping. Jo's put in a massive amount of work. Credit to her. She came in sort of later in our season, and just her ability to gel with the group and come in and lift to our standards as well that we've tried to build in this group has been huge, and that's just a reward for her effort, and no doubt she's got so much more to show for this group.
And for you, your personal form, I feel like you've really grown into the year. Julia was doing a lot of the goal kicking early in the season, but you've really started to hit your straps. Has something changed, or you're just in a purple patch?
Oh, I don't know. I think definitely it's, my goal kicking is something that I always am practicing out here, and I think my ability to just play the game without putting too much pressure on myself, all of those goals come in from just the group as well, and how we're playing and surging the ball forward. So, goals can be hard to come by in the game, and I just want to make sure that every opportunity I get to help the team move forward, I'm doing that.
I'm sure it hasn't been spoken about that much for a few weeks, but it must be a bit bittersweet for someone like JC who got the captaincy and put in so much groundwork, but he's not going to be part of the first finals campaign. But can you just talk about her leadership off field and what that's been like and what sort of boost that's given the group? Yeah,
JC, obviously, she's I'm really good friends with her, played with her at Fremantle, and I know the leader she is and the character she is, and her ability to come into this group and do what she's done for us already is a huge credit. All of us girls look up to her, and it's really hard actually being in that position where she's not out on the field with us. The impact that she can have in our game and what we've already seen, has definitely been missed. But again, it creates such an opportunity for other girls to come in the team and show their leadership in the backfield. But even now, JC's leadership, she came with us to the Gold Coast trip. So just having her support and knowing that we're all behind her, it gives you that bit of fuel to put your head over the ball and your body on the line for people like JC.
How about the draftees that are coming through? You've been in the competition for the journey. The quality now of these girls that are coming in their first and second year, how big is that jump compared to when you first started?
Oh, it's huge. We've got 3 Rising Star nominees from one team. So, and not to mention last year the amount we had as well. So, the young girls coming in are definitely keeping me on my toes. You're fighting for your spot, that's for sure. But no, they're absolutely. I think one thing that surprises me with them is their professionalism at such a young age. Their ability to come in to the club, and it's very rare that you're constantly reminding them, this is what we want to be, this is how we do it. They just do it with their actions, and to play in some games that have been quite sort of, you feel the pressure with results and stuff, for them to come in and handle their own and still perform the way that they do is a credit to them.
You've been doing the maths, and you've worked out how high you can finish if you beat the Giants and that sort of stuff?
No, I think our main focus this week is to just play another home game in front of the Alberton crowd, and our focus is GWS. We won't go in underestimating them. They're a really good side, and they're finding a lot of form in the back end of the season, so we have to make sure we go in just like a normal game for us and try to get the 4 points.
A 5-game, hopefully 6-game winning streak heading into finals. Is there belief? Have you shown that you can beat any team on your day? Do you think you can make a real run at a flag as well? I think any game you go into is a winnable game, in a sense of there's so much that can fall into the day. We will go in with the belief that we can do it. We've shown patches of it. It's just making sure that we're being consistent. We're sticking to our game plan. We know it works. We've seen that it works. So, we're just going to head down and see how far we can go.
I'm not sure if you're aware, Gemma, it's member recognition round, but it could potentially be the last home game for the side. How important has that support been here at Alberton, and how much do you love playing in front of this crowd? Yeah,
it's huge. I was actually speaking to a few of the girls just before about how special it is playing here at Alberton. We've got, I believe, one of the best ovals and grounds in the competition, and to be able to come back to here and play another game, get to hear Never Tear Us Apart again, which is so special. So, and again, member recognition round and Indigenous round is huge for us, and we hoping that we get a really big crowd this week to send us off into the finals with a bit more energy, and we can't wait to see the crowd this weekend.
Just one on the Indigenous round. Got the chance to wear that Guernsey designed by Jazz Stewart, but I know it's much more than that. And can you describe in your words like what Indigenous round means to you and some of the players amongst the group? Yeah,
it's huge. Just to be able to pull on the Guernsey. Obviously, Jazz and I played at Fremantle as well, and we've shared some really special moments together. And to play here at home, where the home Indigenous Guernsey, which obviously even last week the Guernsey looks absolutely incredible, and to be able to wear that at home and run out, I think just the importance of Indigenous round and the role models that we are in the community just doesn't go unnoticed. And to be able to look around and see young Indigenous kids hanging over the fence wearing our Guernseys is just so special, and there's nothing better than that feeling.